welcome to my channel. It's Keeping Up with K. If you don't know my name stand for, now you know. Today's video, I'm taking y'all along with me for week 2 of nursing school. Let's get into it. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Today we got health and illness 4 to go to, and that content is going to be on mom and baby. Right now we're in the OB section of it. So we're just learning about pregnancies and fetuses. I was going to be off today. I thought there was going to be a Rod Wave concert, but that concert was canceled, as y'all may have heard. So I ended up picking up my shift back at work, and the scheduler lady, she called me. She's like, "Did you take off?" I'm like, "Yeah, I took off." And she's like, "Well, I mean, I guess I'll still give you the bonus for picking up your shift. So, go get a bonus today. And yeah, I'll see y'all at school." Alright, just made it to school. I'd love to see you guys. I'm out of class. It's currently like 11:17. I got work at, what the hell? I just seen somebody do something weird when people were across the street. But I'm finna go. I got work at 2:30. I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A, pick up some food. I'm gonna go home. Then I gotta drop my freaking wig off because my appointment is on Thursday. So yeah, I would be getting my hair done today and I would be off today, but Rod Wave canceled. So yeah, but that's it for today. I don't really have much to say about class. Pretty straightforward. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys Thursday. The lines are slightly a little too busy than I would expect at this time. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I have Patho 3 and health and illness today. I'm like low-key so irritated, y'all. I just woke up just irritated this morning. Maybe because my sleep keep getting disturbed. Maybe that's what's up with me. But I didn't wake up on time. I got out of bed late, so I'm running behind. I have a lot to do today. A lot planned to do today. I wanted to get up early today so that I could stop at the bank because I'm getting my hair done right after school. And between classes, I wanted to eat and I wanted to go to the freaking gym. So, but I gotta go to the ATM to get some money out. And I'm looking back at our history with her. I don't think I ever like cashed up her. I always give her cash, but that's so irritating. Why is everybody cash only? My nail tech be letting me cash. I think it's the nail tech that be letting me cash app or Apple Pay her, but everybody else is cash only. Like, y'all just don't want to pay y'all freaking taxes. That's all that is. Y'all want to lie about the money y'all making. But anyways, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, y'all. I'm not feeling it. All right, let's get going. 9:03, so not gonna be that late, but late enough. Y'all, my dude told me that my leggings and these dunks look crazy together. So, what shoes would y'all wear with these? He told me I need some like slide type of joints. I hope y'all can hear me. It's so loud. My homegirl's texting me asking me where I'm at. I'm coming out now. I'm about 10 minutes late, y'all. I look such a mess.
Surgical emergency. Surgical emergencies, always going to be on the top. So why does this happen? Well, as I showed you in that first little slide, there's a lot going on in that testicle. We got tissues themselves, we have organs, we got some ligaments holding the testicle in place. We have nerve endings, we have blood supply, everything that's going on. And for some reason, it twists. And the picture below gives you some intravaginal versus extravaginal. Not asking you those questions. I just want you to understand that sometimes this is severe unilateral scrotal pain. So I'm just going to walk here and take a moment for all of you to try it, because I do have students who do that always. Sometimes they're like, let's see if that really works. That doesn't really work, but so that is what that is, and that is considered a reflex. You can do it in any age, and remember, reflex is like the last thing of our nerves. Doesn't need a full connective circuit of communication in our neurological system to make that work. It just works. So that is a key finding. You'll see that. Could have nausea and vomiting, or as they say, high riding testes, which means high up, closer to the body itself. This is a surgical repair. Must happen within 6 hours of onset. 6 hours. So this is a surgical emergency. Surgical emergency. This is a requirement to call the provider. But that's few and far between. This is pockets of fluid that is collecting that probably should not be there. That's already telling you that extra blood is leaking out, but probably more like serous fluid leaking out.
He was subsequently brought to the operating room, and a standard midline incision was used to explore the testes.
And draw into the artery.
Gotta get the blood off.
Sometimes into the vein. You gotta draw the blood out. Big needle, big syringe, like a 60 cc syringe, and draw it out. It's not, if you ever watch, oh gosh, what is that show? Hopkins 24/7. It's old. Yeah, they show it. You can look it up. I think it's on that one. Somewhere. But yeah, so many times we have to tell patients that, like, that's why you aren't supposed to take more than one. Notice it says take all the way down in administration, take 1 hour prior to sexual activity, not more than one dose in 24 hours because of this. And there's no other way to get rid of it. Like, the blood is trapped. We don't get rid of the blood, we will cut off all of the circulation, and your tissue will. What would you ask for? Like, I'm calling, they've told you all the orders, this is what we're missing. You will be getting up and talking to each other. Oh yeah, I know, it's a difficult day. We're talking to each other today, good.
Mr. Greer is a 57-year-old client who was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer. The client has a history of hypertension and hypercholesterolemia. The client came to the PACU about an hour ago following an open radical prostatectomy. The client is still lethargic from anesthesia, but responds appropriately to verbal commands. An 18-gauge peripheral IV is in the right antecubital vein, with lactated ringers running at 75 milliliters per hour. An indwelling urinary catheter is in place. The client rates his pain at a 5 out of 10 on a scale of 0 to 10. PCA pump with morphine has been initiated. Current vital signs are 36.6 degrees Celsius, or 97.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Pulse is 89. Respirations are 16, blood pressure of 158/90, and an oxygen saturation of 95% on 4 liters via nasal cannula.
Okay, you may not take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold your breath, here it goes.
This is crazy.
That's crazy. I can't even read it. So I have to wait for the name to come up. Don't assume. Don't assume. The concern is it can have severe physical, emotional pain, but really, our main concern is infertility. Infertility in cancer, which leads to death.
Adenocarcinomas are distinguished as cancers that develop from the mucus-producing glandular cells of the endocervix or can develop. Fortunately, with adherence to
That's why it's an STI. And this time, talks about 2 antibiotics. Really, the gonorrhea is treated with ceftriaxone because azithromycin is for the chlamydia. But we generally still treat them both together. As I said, I think they'll change you the time, but you have to know that for the test. You know that right now, and for NCLEX, it's going to say they treat them together, but I think it'll get teased out in the future. And many times, all right, forward.
Any of us on
Your board, you point at it. Right? And guess what? People still get abortions. It doesn't matter. What we're going to talk about is how care your patient might get. You might go out of the country. It doesn't matter. But you need to know this for 2 reasons. One, I gave you, it doesn't matter if it's illegal, people still do it. And number 2 is that nurses are the most trusted profession, right, for 25 years. That means they're going to tell you secrets. Secrets they don't tell the provider. Secrets they don't tell their loved ones. Secrets. You know, I'll give you a good example. I had a patient who had a wife, an ex-wife, and a girlfriend. And they were each assigned visiting time. So they would come in the door, 1 in the morning. They would come in our main door. They would go out the back door. And then the next one would come in. His choice. We worked it out. So they didn't know about each other. So that's how we worked it. That's our job. We meet the patients where they're at. There's no judgment. That's how he works. How it goes. So let's talk about when patients come in and talk to you about patient-centered terminology or terminology that they prefer to be addressed as. The same way I ask all of you, what names do you want me to call you? Listen, you want me to call Cookie Monster today? Fantastic. Honestly, after a while, you know, I'm a dinosaur. They can call me a lot of things. Hey, you, Missy. I really don't get too upset. When they start cursing at me, depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll answer. Sometimes I just walk out of the room. You know, and wear jackets. They have like special like professional pants and like kind of like glasses or shirts, and then come in to carry your patient. And you could get a masseuse. I'm telling you. And you did. You paid $150 extra a day. After they built the whole suite for us. So, okay, moving on. Very exciting story. But it's truly facial body hair growth. That's permanent. That deepened voice permanent. So if you're a singer and you put in, it'll walk you through. Okay. And then you engage adult medical. Number 1 is here. It's part of the ED. I'm not going to time you 2 minutes because that's big fail. Or 1 minute. That was a big fail. It's okay. Pick the person that's going to write the answer.
Good job.
Okay. This is the first one. When you get done and you enter it. No, that's for this one. And then
I keep making him the 3, not the 2.
Oh, no!
Is this the medication on?
Tells you that this is a knowledge question. Whenever you see this on like the workbook, this is a knowledge. Just basic. Can you know, because I usually say make a flashcard, make a Quizlet. This is a Quizlet question. It's straight up knowledge. Then the fill in the blank. What are you licensed? So now when you see it says fill in the blank, that's telling you this is going to be a little bit more of a story. So you can have a story because it's asking for more information. And we have to think about how we're tasking patients and thinking about, is it a one-to-one? If you're on a specialty unit, so the 2 fan favorites are somebody coming to an orthopedic unit with, you know, I don't know. Yep, this varies.
So, all right, we got out of class. We kind of were doing like a review at the end of Patho, but everything was pretty straightforward. So we have our first exam next week. Thursday, so exactly a week from today. I need to really lock in on studying, but it's gonna be, I can't remember what the first unit was. Oh, clinical judgment, and the second unit is reproductive, male and female, STIs, and care of transgender patients. So that's what our stuff is gonna be on. Right now, I'm gonna go to the ATM and come back and try to get a workout in. We'll see how much time I have, because we literally have an hour and 10 minutes before my next class starts. Then I might eat or something. The rest of the girls, I think they went to the union or something to go get some food. So, yeah. But hopefully I have the time to do everything, because I got a lot going on today. I'm starting to get stressed out. Like, school is starting to get stressful now. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna need some gas eventually too. That's another thing I gotta think about doing. For my racks, y'all. I never have cash out, so I'll be excited when I actually have cash out. I'm looking so freaking crazy, y'all. It's the freaking wind. But it's 12:20. I'm walking here. I'm almost there, not too far away. So today's gonna be a quick in and out gym day for me. I'm probably gonna do 30-minute workout probably, and then start heading back to class. And I'm not gonna do a warm-up. I'm just gonna jump right into the weights. This walk will be the warm-up for me. It's like a crazy time to be putting my stuff in a random locker, but because I just took some money out, and I'm gonna have to put my stuff in a random locker. This elevator is suspicious.
I turned you out. You won't catch me in no sharp boots. I burned them out. Bitch, you gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think you is. Nigga, not your bitch. Nigga, not your hoe. Think he got one up on me. Whole time this shit like 3-0 twin.
Oh, this is where they play basketball. Okay. Gym was very much dead today, which is great. I only got on 3 freaking machines: hip abductor, seated leg press, and then the crunch machine. That's what I like to call it. I don't know what it's actually called. And I did 3 sets of 12 reps. I smell. We got like a pool. I kind of want to see it. Right on time. I'm in Health and Illness 3, but we're on a break. We just listened to a presentation from Community Health. I'm just gonna go heat up this food. So hungry. It's crazy. I'm already freaking sore. I just came on this elevator without my food, y'all. Had to go back and get it out the microwave. So.
You can have patients who come in one day and the next day I'm packing them in a body bag. People are dying left and right here.
Will the hospital ever return? Victims are hiding in their homes and infecting their families. People's blood. The rioters are trying to break down the hospital gates and rescue the patients inside.
What? Alright, y'all, so we got out of class at like 3:38. Kind of late, but technically
In 1 mile.
My appointment is at 3:55. She's usually late. She be having me waiting, so I should be good. But as far as class, we had a guest speaker. She was talking to us about public health, and then after that, our main teacher, she presented something, and then we watched a documentary about Ebola, like an Ebola outbreak, in Sierra Leone. That documentary was very, very interesting, but it was kind of sad. Like some kids were getting it, or their parent like died right in front of them, like that type of thing. And at some point there was a big misconception, and there was like conspiracy theories about the disease. They felt like certain people in certain villages felt like they were like, the healthcare professionals were like taking people to take their blood or something, to use it for something. I don't know, but it's a really interesting documentary. I don't know what platform that was we're watching it on, but it was engaging. It was only 30 minutes, it was short. Then we did our activity, and yeah, she let us out. She had some more things for us to do or see, or more lecture slides for us, but she let us just go. So yeah, I need to lock in and hurry up and get to my appointment. I'm gonna tell her I'm running behind. I just looked at the GPS. It says I should get there at 4, so I don't know if I should text her that, because that's not really that behind, like 5 minutes behind. But we never start right on time anyway, so yeah. And another thing, did y'all want to see my hair appointment? I was thinking, like, should I just take a few clips to show y'all? But I guess y'all can't respond to me, so I'm gonna just have to decide. I'm gonna see what I feel like doing, because I'm probably gonna make a TikTok or something.
Go past this light, then at the next one.
Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Happy clinical day. Yes, last week was my ride along, so this week I'm just gonna be at our home station or our office. Yeah, and it's pretty close to me, but still I need to lock in and hurry up because it's 8:05. But my legs, my butt, my glutes, and my abs are a little bit sore from yesterday's workout, but my legs are especially sore, and I think that's because of the what did I get on? The seated leg press, and I think I had the weight up too high. I put it on 40, and did I have it? I think I had it on 40, and then I put it down to 25. But that still probably was too high, because when you think about it, you lifting that seat up and you lifting your own body weight up plus whatever weight you put it on. So I don't know, next time I'm gonna just have to, I don't know, I'm gonna put it on 0, honestly, because my legs are pretty sore, but not too sore, but they're pretty sore. But yesterday after my hair appointment, I didn't get, my hair wasn't done until like 6:30, I want to say. And then I came home, you know, dumped my stuff, dumped my lunch and stuff. But y'all, it was just too late in the evening to be thinking about doing some freaking homework. So I didn't end up doing nothing, but I was working on my homework in one of my classes. So I got a good start on that. We got to do some discussion posts. There's 3 prompts. We got to answer all 3. And each prompt has to be at least a minimum of 200 words. And we have to have some type of academic source that we're citing for each post. So it's a handful of assignment. And our response has to be 100. This ain't even coming out. Our response has to be 100 words, and we gotta have some type of academic source to support our responses as well. I feel like they really did too much with the responses, but whatever. Anytime I have curly hair, I know most people just put mousse in it, and I think the mousse held up pretty good, but I like to just try to use some type of curly product, so I'm just using whatever stuff I be having in my closet that I don't use on my natural hair no more. But yeah, I gotta do that, and I've been working on my study guide, but I'm just gonna make sure I finish it and really lock in for it, because we only have, for Patho Pharm, we got 2 exams for the semester, and we got 3 what do we call them? Clinical scenarios. And they're like scenarios we do in groups, but we're getting graded, of course, as individuals on how we do in the scenarios. So yeah, I guess we just go and draw, and we do that immediately after the exam, which is crazy to me. But I've been talking too much. I'm finna hurry up and get ready. I've been meaning to ask y'all this, but what are your goals for this semester? What semester are y'all in? And do y'all have, like, if y'all are in your third or later semesters, do y'all have a nursing informatics class or evidence-based practice class? Because I'm just curious, like, how nursing schools differ. If our school is just having us take some weird courses, or do other nursing schools have those type of courses? Or do y'all take something similar to that? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, it is so cold. I just hurried up and grabbed this jacket because I was just thinking, like, okay, I'm finna be, at clinical, like, I'm gonna park close to the building, walk right in. I'm not gonna be walking around campus because I'm not on campus. Y'all, it's only 18 degrees out here, and I have my gloves in my other pocket, but I was moving too fast. I wish I could see how I was packing my lunch and grabbing stuff, running out the front door. But I think I'm gonna make it on time. Like, I'm gonna be right on time again, I think. But the place only like 9 to 10 minutes away, so yeah. Oh, and the other day when I was at the gym, when y'all get off a machine, like, do y'all like if I had it on 40, I'm gonna take the thing out, put it on 55, so the next person think I'm, working harder than I am. But anyways, we'll check in with y'all later. It's 8:27. I made it on time. Shoot, make too much noise.
Put her in a wheelchair. She happened to live across the street from one of our hospitals, and wheeled her across the street to the emergency room where we responded, and she was dead. It's the heartbreak of families. It's the tears, and nothing will break your heart more than the wailing of a mother who just lost.
All kinds of things. David, we did it about 8 months prior to that. Him and a buddy of mine were shooting heroin, and at some point my friend had woke up, decided to get high again, and overdosed. His buddy and my buddy woke up, I couldn't tell you how long later, and my friend was on the floor with a needle still in his arm. That kind of sent me down a really bad path.
Great, so I'm gonna just eat this fruit. I wonder if they use these machines. Doesn't look like it. Yeah.
So I called for myself. Okay. And what was the medical reason that you called about? I couldn't breathe. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was having an asthma attack. So this is a really long list. Since you don't know what's all on the list yet, you might just want to type in what they say here. And then after you're off the phone, you can read through them and see if it fits in one of these categories or not. Okay? All right. Now, I did not make this form. I would not put things in this order, so I'm going to give you some suggestions. The do you have a primary care provider is a question for the caller, whether they were the one that had the problem that needed 911 or not.
Hey guys, so I just got out of clinical, and I don't think I've explained this to y'all, but we're in our community health semester. That's what our clinical site is supposed to be based off of. So our location, we're at the Firestation. So half of us will be at our office or home fire station, and then the other half of us will be on our ride along with our assigned station, and we're actually going on calls with the fire department or their associated paramedics. It kind of just depends on which location you get. I went on my ride along last week, so y'all can see that in the previous vlog, but this week we were at the home station, and it's a retired fire station, so there's no trucks or nothing there, just us. But I showed y'all the activities we did. We watched some videos about opioids and stuff of that nature, and we did callbacks. So we have access to a list of phone numbers and people that called 911, and we can like see why they called and what time they called. But what we were doing, we were just calling them back and following up and asking them questions about, you know, why they called, who called, you know, what kind of medical emergency was happening, and we had some other questions to ask them. A lot of the people didn't answer, but we got a decent amount of people answered, so it was just awkward to do. Our teacher told us, like, in the past there was a student who was really shy about getting on the phone, and they called them, and as soon as the person said hello, they just hung up and slammed the phone down. But it wasn't that bad. But yeah, some of the calls I personally got, they were just kind of very suspicious of why I was asking them questions about that. And when we asked about like their primary care doctor, or if I asked about a smoke detector, like that kind of is where they were ready to get off the phone, or they just like hung up on me. So yeah, but it was something. I don't think I really, the other people in the groups, this one girl, she got all the like nice people that were just ready to answer all of her questions. But you know, in today's day and age, with all the like scam calls and stuff, I understand why they don't answer. And at some point we were looking at statistics with Milwaukee and social determinants of health and stuff of that nature. There's so many negative things, negative statistics associated with this city, but I'm not really surprised. But just seeing the numbers right in your face is just really alarming. Yeah, so, and then the other half of the group, they came back, and they they told us about their ride-alongs. Two of the girls got calls about somebody being drunk, and they got the calls at like 9 or 10 a.m. So yeah, or one of the calls were a drunk driver. The other one, I think somebody like fell or something in their house. I'm trying to think if there was. Oh, and the other girl, one of the girls, she went on 2 fire calls. She said one of the calls was like really bad. It was the whole like second floor was just on fire. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me about your clinical site. If y'all made it this far in the video, tell me about your clinical location. Where are you at? What are you doing? Etc. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys